Welcome to Why Markets Move, a weekly video where I explain in plain English what actually is driving the stock market. Now, you'll hear people say the markets are up or the markets are down, but very few people can clearly explain why. That's what this series is all about and why I've put it together. So here's the truth. Every single day, economic data from the US is released into the markets, sometimes quietly, sometimes with a bang. And, it could be inflation numbers like CPI or PPI. Don't worry, I'll explain all this over the next few weeks. It could be interest rate decisions from the Federal Reserve. It could be jobs data like non-farm payrolls or unemployment claims. These really move the markets. And there could be earnings reports from some major companies. And there's even global news, from energy prices to elections, obviously, to war-torn, stricken areas. And these numbers affect how investors feel. They shape expectations about the future. Could be, will inflation fall? Will interest rates go higher? Will consumers keep spending? Are company profits growing or shrinking? So all of these questions influence the price of stocks. So when new data comes out, the market reacts, often very, very quickly. But here's the thing. Most people don't understand what the data means or how to interpret, the reaction, and hence they overreact. So that's where this series comes in. Every week, I'll break down things like, the most important data released that week. And I'll be able to explain to you why it mattered or why it doesn't. And, I'll be able to talk about how investors responded and, what it tells us, if anything, about the direction of the market. So there'll be no jargon, no hype, no predictions, just a quick weekly download so you can see how the market really works and start to develop the kind of calm, informed mindset that long-term investors need. And over time, you'll start to spot the patterns. You'll understand why one report moves markets while another doesn't. And most importantly, you'll stop getting shaken out by headlines that don't actually matter. So stay tuned. I'll be back next week. Why Markets Move is going to be my weekly explainer of what's really going on behind the markets, the ups and downs, and I'll explain it in a video, 2 minutes every single week. So tune in next week to get started. See you then.